To restart your year and go gusto for the rest of the year to accomplish the things that are writing on your heart. And if you don't know what is writing on your heart, I encourage you to get calm, to get still, and put your hands on your heart and just listen. That's how God wants to communicate with you and connect with you. And I'm here today to talk to the survivors, the traumatic brain injury survivors, that you are enough. And you may be like, yeah, I know I'm enough. Or you may be like, I'm enough. Or you may be like, I am enough. You are enough because God saved you. God brought you through the darkest days of our lives. I understand. I am a traumatic brain injury survivor myself. My name is Janet Shane. If you don't know who I am out on a mission from God to help other survivors to learn, and to not just learn, but to know through implementation of simple things and simple learnings that you are enough, and to experience true joy, love, and peace and fulfillment from the inside out. We lean on the world, but we need to lean inward. It's important. It's the best way. It's not easy. It's not an easy journey to go inside. But that's where the greatness is found. It truly is. And I just know that everyone came through for a reason beyond your understanding. But it's our job as survivors and as people here walking the face of the earth on this side of God's kingdom to take the journey. It takes making a decision or drawing a line in the sand and not looking back into the negative, not looking at why people don't understand, not looking at why you can't be who you used to be. We need to let go of all of that. Is it easy? No. But I hope, as I have hoped for 32 years, is that hope is a foundation. Hope is a foundation of who I am and how I got to be where I am today. I didn't get here by myself. I got here with God walking beside me and great friends and family. I have been very blessed. And I know that you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. Ask for His help. Faith, hope, love, joy, peace, all are inside of you. And where does it live? It lives in your heart, in your soul, in your spirit, which is not your mind and body connection that we relate to. The mind to body connection is your ego. And not that you think you're better than anyone, but that is, the connection is called the ego. I learned that. That was one of the first things I learned when I started to go into personal development. And it all exists inside of you because you were made in God's image. That was one of the first things that I really started to comprehend when I started to go on this journey inside. I always wondered, how are we all made in God's image? Like, we do not look alike. We do not act alike. We do not sound alike. How are we all in the same image of God? Because our spirit and our soul is made up of His unconditional love. And let me tell you, 32 years ago, I had a near death. And I got to experience God's kingdom, and I know that I'm here because Jesus told me I was going to be okay. If He hadn't said that at that exact moment, I wouldn't be here. There's no question in my mind whatsoever. And I'm here on a mission from Him to help you as a survivor. And I don't just say things, I do what I say. And I am completing a chapter for the next Empower Her book by Elsa Morgan, Queenie Effect Publishing. And I want to show you, when I go and I get journals to help me when I journal things, like this one. It says bloom and grow. Listen for a theme here. Bloom and grow. God, goals, growing, and glowing. And I want to grow to continue to serve you and to serve my purpose here on earth. And I want to bloom into who I was meant to be. And I take steps in fear. I take steps in fear a lot. Because I found that can be really empowering. And I am making choices. Because if I don't try, if I don't at least give it a try, then you know what? At my last breath, I may wonder, well, what if I had done that? What if I stepped out and I could have helped all these people? That's what gets me up in the morning. Besides, God blessed me with a new day. I don't want to have any regrets. Life is too short. I learned that at 20 years old. And I don't want you to wish on your last breath, I wish I would have done it. I wish I would have done this. Or why didn't I help this person? Go out today on this last day of July and send love and send blessings and wish people well. You don't have to say it out loud. You can say it in your head. They still get that energy. They still get that vibe. And smile at yourself in the mirror. Smile at others out and about. And I hope that you have a fantastic and a strong end of July with a line in the sand of not going back and wanting to move forward. And if so, I would love to have a conversation with you of what that could possibly look like for you too. Take care. Bye.